it's officially the first night with our newborn in our little humble abode. You probably can't even see anything at all. She's in my arms right now, you probably can't even see her. But she is basically in my arms. We're going to get in bed now. Danny let me sleep for like 3 hours. I came up at like 8:30, it's now 12:30. Because I heard her crying downstairs. So he's going to come up now and we're going to do the night feeds. Guys, we survived the first night. She's still fast asleep. Rue is, as you can hear, crawling out of the cot somewhere here. Rue, reveal yourself, please. What are you doing down there? He's been helping out this morning, haven't you?
Hello.
Yeah, have you been helping with Gia? Yeah. She slept absolutely amazing. I can't remember like the exact times, but basically if we'd have let her sleep through, she'd have slept through. But I'm not getting lured into a false sense of temptation. I've got this next to my face because it's not very bright in here. But I do want to give you all an update as to how we got on. Danny's just gone and got in Rue's bed for 10 minutes whilst I brushed his teeth, and then Danny's going to get him ready and go to nursery. But I've got a slight feeling, well, not a slight feeling, Danny noticed it last night on the car, but I think we've got a flat tyre at the back. Whether it's a little puncture or a flat one, I'm not sure. I think Danny's going to take Rue to put air in the tyre on the way to nursery. Or we might see if my mum can just take him. And then Danny can sort the tyre out. Either way, that needs sorting today. So, you come to see your sister? Where you going? Are you hiding under there? He keeps hiding underneath there. I don't know what this flickering is, sorry guys, but beautiful. Look at my princess girl. And before anybody says anything, I know she shouldn't have a hat on indoors. I am very aware, but I did just take a really cute photo of her. Let's just get a little close up. My baby girl. Can't believe it. Danny's just took Rue to nursery. We've got a flat tyre, as I said, as suspected. I look worse than I actually feel because I actually do feel amazing today. Well, I'll say amazing. I feel okay. I've got severe dry mouth. I need to get showered. I want to wash my hair and just put something comfy on. Midwives are apparently coming today. I can't get my words together. Midwives are apparently coming today between like 8:30 and 5:30, which is fine. Danny's going to go to Costco with my mum because I've got no chicken strips and no mozzarella sticks left. And if you know me, you will know that that is my go-to dinner. There's no way I can have a newborn and not have them. So he's going to do that, I think, if my mum will go with him today, because obviously he can't use my card. But I can't cope with that little face. She's changing so much already. Me and Danny were adamant to and done after I'd had her the other day, and I'm like saying to him, this is not my last baby. This is not my last baby. But obviously in the next couple of years we need to prioritise getting a bigger house and just making sure we've got enough room and enough funds for another one, because we want to give them the best life ever. But I'm doing okay emotions wise. I was an absolute mess yesterday. I put a video on Instagram. My lips are so dry, sorry. I put a video on Instagram of like Rue meeting Gia and Danny and Rue walking out with Gia, and I can't watch it back. Every time I watch it back I start sobbing, but today I don't really feel like that. I feel amazing. I feel on cloud nine. Me and Danny have got the day together with Gia today because Rue's at nursery, so we can tidy up, we can just see the midwives, we can chill. My pain level, I've got to say, I'm bleeding a lot more than I was with Rue. Barely bled with Rue. And my back, my stomach muscles at the front are killing me. I feel like I can feel all my organs going back down. And my down below, obviously, I didn't have any stitches, which I'll explain on my birth video, but I'm really lucky. Kind of came away with just a graze, but I'm sore. Really sore front to back, obviously. I'm going to go and do a little tidying up. I'm going to vlog as much as I can over the next like week or so, but I'll keep you posted. Love you all. I'm sorry. There definitely is going to be Gia spam, okay? That's all I can say. So the midwife has literally just been, she came quite early. Well, I say quite early, it was like 10 o'clock, it was nice. Luckily I'd managed to go around and spruce the house up a little bit. As you can see, I need to put some fake tan on my face, but I'm just here for just the newborn vibes. I've put one of my sets on which still fits me. You can see that my tummy is slowly going down, which is absolutely crazy to think that she was the person that was in my belly all of that time. We basically took pre-made bottles to the hospital with us. The little cow and gate ones where you get the tea that goes on top. We'd been giving her them until about 1 o'clock this morning, and then obviously when we ran out of those, we went onto the powder formula, and we noticed that she was pretty much sicking up every single one of her feeds, quite a lot as well, but then she's just kept the last like ounce down. Danny was spiralling out of control because Rue was never sick. So he was spiralling out of control, like, oh my God, she's going to be okay, isn't she? Like, please tell me she's going to be okay. I was like, she's going to be absolutely fine. But the midwife just came and said it literally will probably be because we've just put her onto the powder stuff. She's not uncomfortable. She's not struggling. She's not like anything at all. She just gets hiccups quite a lot as well, which she said could be the cause of that. So she said to just keep an eye on it. But I'm not concerned in the slightest. I'm about to watch 90210. Danny's gone to Costco with my mum to get my chicken strips, mozzarella sticks, my favourite stuff. He's going to grab us some more formula because you can get 3 tins of formula from there for like 20-something £20. I've just filled my Stanley. Guys, this Stanley came to my labour with me, and I'm telling you now, if you do one thing, get yourself a Stanley. I've never felt so... I mean, it's part of my personality now. It's part of my personality, okay? And I just kept saying, pass me my Stanley, please. And I'm really glad this time that I stayed hydrated through my labour, because even though you should have seen how much I drank so much and my wee was orange, basically. I was that dehydrated, even though I was fully drinking so much. So, yeah, stay hydrated as possible. Like I say, I'm going to put 90210 on. I mentioned before about the tyre, but we've booked the car in for 3:30. Danny's going to take the car. But I've just got bad guilt for some reason. Like, he took Rue to nursery this morning. He's gone to Costco with my mum because obviously I don't want to go, so he's got to use her card. And then he's going to take the car at 3:30 and then probably pick Rue up. And I feel really guilty. I think it's just definitely a me issue. I feel really guilty that he's doing all this running around. But then it's like, I literally birthed a child for 24 hours. So I'm probably just, sorry, my lips are so dry. I'm probably just going to let him take the car. And he's also... So we were going to go together tomorrow. Danny's going to get his hair cut, and Rue was going to get his hair cut too. So Danny was just going to take him and get his hair cut with him. And he said he will do, but there's no way Rue's going to... I don't want to go. And there's no way that Rue is going to probably sit there and wait for Danny to have his hair cut. So I'm just going to let Rue stay with me tomorrow while Danny goes and gets his hair cut. Although I do want Rue to get his hair cut because his fringe just falls onto his face like this, and if we just got some layers or something cut into it, then he would probably be fine. Also, I've just been messing with my hair so much, and I realise how freaking irritating that is. I'm going to try and film my birth story this week. I want to put a little bit of makeup on and make myself look a little bit presentable to film that. And then we'll get cracking, but I'm going to keep an eye on my little princess now, and... yeah, I'll keep you posted. Hi, so we are officially on day 5 since I had my little girl. We're now on Wednesday. Wednesday is basically a day that I have always taken Rue out. Because usually I have it off work, so we always usually go and do something fun with my sister-in-law, her sister, and my niece, etc. and Sully. So this week is half term, so all of my friends are off with their kids, and they're all going to Imagination Bay in Bury. So when they said it, I was like, obviously there was no way I was going to be going. But I've realised that it was a really good idea probably for me to get out of the house, even though I could stay in that house all day, all night with no problem. Because obviously it's just amazing having a newborn, but it's good for Rue to get out with just me and do things that we would normally do without Gia. So we're going to do that, but the first place we came is we needed to kind of get out the house a little bit earlier, so we've come to charge the car. He is actually really tired, so if I'd drove around he would have had a nap, but it's not really 100% necessary. So he's watching my phone in the back of the car, which I never normally let him do, but realistically I want him to stay awake and not be kicking off whilst we're obviously charging the car. Looking at myself in this now, I look FUCK'd, but I don't feel how I look, if that makes sense. Gia's an extremely good sleeper, from fingers crossed, from what we can see. She's absolutely mint. She would sleep through the night if we let her. I can't get my words out. I'm in all of my pre-baby clothes. Obviously, I haven't tried jeans on yet because I tried my jeans on way too early after Rue, and it was just ridiculous. It's quite disheartening and actually quite stupid when you've just had a baby. Like, there's no point in rushing anything, but I do feel like my body is just all going back to normal, which is really nice because I had a really, really hard time after Rue with my body. Like, I just didn't feel myself. I didn't look myself. Like, everything was just all discombobulated. So I'm looking forward to today. I will probably not... I'll try and vlog while we're in there, but obviously all of my friends are there and their kids, so I don't really want to get their kids in if they're not comfortable with it and stuff. And I don't know if I can whip my Osmo out right now, but I'm going to try and vlog as much as I possibly can through this maternity leave, keep you as up to date as possible and let you know what's going on. I also just paid off my last instalment for Tenerife, which is amazing, and Danny said that he wants to definitely go on another holiday. So I've been looking at Portugal, I desperately want to go to Turkey. So if anyone's got any recommendations of where to go in Turkey, purely like solely for families and stuff, but where you can actually venture out of the place, probably all inclusive. We love an all inclusive. Even if the food's not great, I think it's good when you've got kids, because you've just got like unlimited ice cream, unlimited drinks, and it's just a little bit better. Plus with 2 kids, if you don't want to venture out the hotel at all, it's very good to have everything in the hotel. So that would be really good. I also really want to go to Egypt as well, but Danny's like, absolutely not going to Egypt. Don't know why, he's just like, absolutely not. And yeah, there's so much more that's going on as well, so I'll keep you as up to date as possible. I love you all. Goodbye. Little man is actually eating salt and vinegar Pringles. He will not take this gun out of his hand. Danny was like, if he falls asleep on the way to the play centre, make sure you get that out of his hand, because he will not stop playing with it. It doesn't, that is better than his Nerf guns, because the Nerf guns we have to obviously fill up and then we have to shoot them and they're dead strong, whereas this one, it just shoots these tiny little circle like pellet things out. Not pellets, like little tiny little disc things. And guys, before you judge me on this, I never ever ever let him watch the phone in the car. I did just say this in my previous clip, but obviously we're sat charging the car. He's absolutely scranning. Do you know what he had for his breakfast as well? A cookie. Am I bothered? Absolutely not. If he wants to eat a cookie, he absolutely can. And don't come for me for the forward facing either. I've literally just noticed, they're my pants that I took to the sweep with me on Friday, because Danny was like, if she pops you waters, you're going to want some clothes. So I took the maternity pants with me, which is crazy. But that Pretty Little Thing parcel, I'm so glad I've just spotted that, because I was adamant that I took that to InPost, and clearly I absolutely have not. So I'm so glad that I've just seen that, because once we finish charging, I'm going to go and put that in the InPost locker and then 100% just get to the play centre ASAP. The crackers, they're absolutely crackers, these lot. I'll try and get some of. Guys, we are back. Look, this is basically where I sit 24 hours a day, if I could. Obviously, when Rue's here, we're playing with him. We've got her in a Moses basket. We've got her in a swing. But I have never carried a baby so much in my entire life. She's on me all the time. But the thing that is nice is she's not clung to me because she has to be. She's on me because I want her to be, which is obviously a blessing, because I do have Rue, who is literally just turned 2 years old. And I'm not going to lie, though, I'm finding him amazing. Like, he's not being too demanding. He's not like, when I've got hold of her, he's not coming over and like trying to drag me away, which I genuinely thought he might be. But I just think he's adapted to this transition really well. And to be honest, I think I overestimated thinking that he was going to be really bothered. But realistically, until she's like getting it up in his grill, which he'll be used to her by then when she's mobile, I don't think he's too bothered. She's not touching any of his stuff. She's not getting in the way. When he wants to cuddle with me, he can have a cuddle with me, because she will obviously go in the swing in the Moses basket. But honestly, he's adapted really well. I think we've all done really well to this transition, and I'm so proud of us. But we've just been for our premium steak sandwich, it's called, basically, at the Cole and Cotton in Boothstown. If nobody's been before, you need to get yourselves there. The food is absolutely 10-10. I was going to treat myself to a Prosecco, but I didn't. I actually didn't want one. I don't want one. I've not got a craving for a drink at all. I remember when everybody was like going out when I was pregnant and stuff, there was the odd do where I would be like absolutely gutted I wasn't there. I had really bad FOMO, but I don't miss drinking at all. I do not miss drinking at all. When we actually got to the Cole and Cotton, I was like, do I just get a Prosecco to cheers and say congrats? But I didn't. I got a latte. I've got a severe obsession with coffee at the minute. It's actually mental. Like, I cannot stop drinking coffee. I actually desperately want it. It's like my body's craving it. And I got a lime and soda. And I never ever drink my drinks either. And I drank them. And I feel like I've got dry mouth now as well. That's why I'm licking my lips, because they are sore. And I've got a couple of ulcers on my tongue as well, which you can probably see when I've just been licking my lips, which is marvellous. We did actually receive a balloon. We got one off Danny's mum and dad. Danny's mum and Carl. We got one off my mum and dad. And we got another one as well through the post before. But Danny has just gone to pick up a new wash bowl for Gia's bottles because we need to get that. I need to get my bottle cleaner set up from Mum Cozy because, oh my God, it is so good. I've seen it online. I need to get that set up. And I also need to empty the formula out of the Tommy Tippy prep machine that we got because I'm not using it. I'm going to sell it or I'm going to give it away to somebody because we just desperately do not need it. Little girlie at the midwife was absolutely fine. She's not jaundice or anything. She didn't even have to test for it. She did the heel prick. She has lost a little bit of weight, but it's like minimal. It's like 2%. She said it's absolutely normal as well. Obviously, Rue didn't drop any birth weight, so we never had that before, but she said there's no problem whatsoever. And I'm just soaking up all the cuddles. My nieces are coming later with my sister-in-law. I don't know if my brother's coming down, actually. I need to double check that, but they're coming later. My auntie was supposed to come yesterday, but she got a sore throat, so she's not coming. And all of my grandparents, so my grandma, my nana, and my granddad, they've all got really bad colds, so I've not seen any of them yet either. We've seen a couple of our friends over the weekend, which I'm really looking forward to. I think we're going to go to them. It just gets us out of the house rather than them come to us, because obviously we can get sometimes a little bit stir crazy in here. But another thing as well, I've just ordered Rue some trainers, some Nike Dunks. They're so cute. They're like a colour I've not seen before, just like a grey and white colour, but they had them in junior. And I am a 4.5, so I've just ordered them. Danny's gone picking them up for me. And he's also gone getting Rue's football. He's ordered him what they called, a World Cup football, basically, that's in like infant size. He wants to get him into football. So I think tomorrow morning we're going to get up. I'm going to put Gia in the carrier because I got a baby Bjorn carrier. We're going to put her in that and we're just going to walk down to the field and let him play with the ball for a bit. Granted, the weather, we might just go to the park, somewhere where he can kick the ball anyway and see if he enjoys it, because his dad proper wants to get him into football. But I realise I've been chatting away for absolutely ages. I'm going to do my birth story on this camera and I'm also going to do it on my TikTok. So I'll do them both. But thank you so much for watching. I'm going to give this vlog a close now and upload it, and then we will make sure that we do a weekly vlog hopefully of everything that we're doing. I just need to get to grips with using my phone obviously for TikTok and then my camera as well. So I love you all. Thanks for watching. Bye.